Alrighty, hello, and welcome back, y'all, to one more episode of Hearts of War. Yeah, a modified
Hello.
version of Dragonlance, Shadow the Dragon Queen. We are the Rollers of Fate, and we are very excited to be here with you. Sorry for the delay today; it's just life happens. Nevertheless, please, Internet gods, bless us on our cyber journey. I am Cisco Blanco, your Tail Weaver and Chaos Coordinator, and with me I have the most amazing, cooler, and braver adventurers. Say hello, you beautiful people.
Hello, you beautiful
Hello, you
people.
beautiful people.
Hello.
Yeah. I think you can all take. Actually, why don't one of you roll at D4? Yeah. And then if you roll 4, you get 3 inspirations, one each. And depending on that, you get
I didn't get it.
only one of you will get it, maybe 2, maybe 3. Drums of whoa, okay. I think David should have it, I guess. He's the only one who didn't say what he was meant to say. I don't know, but that's how it is.
Well, I only got one.
Yeah, that's why. So it's for him. If you roll 2,
What?
it will have been for 2 people. If it was 3, it will have been for 3 people. If you roll 4, it will have been 3. You know?
This continuous unfair justice is starting to sicken me.
I mean, the point of this game is for us to give inspirations for free. So I know it sounds stupid, but it's just like fun. But yeah, David did seal the fate of everyone. So you have an extra inspiration, but this one is extra though. This is not the one that you're getting anyway, you know. So this is an extra inspiration that you have as a group
Well,
for you
I'm.
all to
I
share.
have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Thank you very much for that. Next, we will do some crazy AI announcements, and while I display them here in your screen, oh no, it went blank. Oh, now. Sorry. While I display here in your screen, please don't forget to give One Eye Cash a follow, as well as Sonated Comrade. If you haven't done it already, they also gamers, streamers, and they have a lot of things going on. Also D&D as well, and all different content. So check them out, please. Give us a follow if you haven't followed us. I guess you should have done that, but you know, you don't have to. Only if you love us as much as we love you. Okay, and here it is, our hero of the evening, the pink flamingo, as always.
Oh,
Flamingo.
Also, most game is going really well. It's like doing a series of one shots at the moment to kind of write the history of the world. That is pretty cool. And then he's starting.
But they're not as interesting or entertaining as this, so don't even bother.
What do you mean? Mo, it's amazing. He's really good. He's so much better than me. If you want to have real fun, you go and watch that stream too. Alrighty, so please, everyone roll d20. Let's do rollies. Whoever gets the highest gets to roll for the group inspiration. Also, yeah, Tuesday, give Mo's stream a watch. The
Natural fucking 20 sucking.
Oh,
Nice.
I got 19 as well.
Whoa, that was pretty close. Very nice. Now Martin gonna get another natural 20, yeah. And
Better
roll straight away.
I got an 18.
Wow.
Oh,
Fucking hell, you
look at
guys
this
are ready today,
Fucking bitches, cash is back, baby!
Yeah, amazing. Go ahead, roll a d6. Cash.
Weighted dice.
Let's see.
Oi.
Oh no! Well, that's 2. So with the combined that you earned, you got 3. So that's not bad.
Hey.
Yay. Amazing. Yeah, cool. So yeah, I think that will move us to our next part. Please, thank you so much for being here, playing with us. And thanks to my friends who are playing here with us, and for you guys who are watching us from home as well. We are very, very grateful. And grab a nice drink. And now let's find out where the drums of war are beating today. Yay! Previously, in the aftermath of E-Day, the Divine Vanguard joined Kalaman Special Forces on their fight against the Dragon Queen. Now they have traveled to the Northern Wastes to find out the enemy's plot and thwart it. After a partnership with an elf called Dalamar and his wizard Cabal, who they met on their way, and are also looking for the City of the Lost Names, a partnership was made and few locations were given. Along all those locations, searching for notes and history and things for Dalamar and his Cabal to try to figure out the possible location of this place. Our amazing heroes encounter themselves in many fights with Draconians, discovering secrets, hideouts, different places where research was being conducted, and some abominations were being hatched from a magical stone or rock that eventually, upon defeating these creatures, an alliance was done with an entity that seemed to live within this shard. Some kind of archdevil who Zachriel made a pact with and is slowly changing him, add intention to everything that is happening as well. They met our amazing cleric Yerkol, who has become very infatuated with Lorandir and seems to have joined the group for now, with everyone's approval. Question mark, question mark. I guess. Yep. And also as well on Kar's side, he's trying to break the curse from the Dragonlance and still finding and traveling through his relationship with Zachriel and how this possession and new, well, not possession, this new addition to the group of this archdevil is making things even more difficult than they were already. Nevertheless, finding the gate that transport them around the Northern Wastes has made this journey much easier, and now our heroes find themselves in this new place to where the dragon egg that was found is leading them towards. They met there a new ally, Klistran, and they are waiting around the town, each of them doing their own things, to meet Ness, the leader of the town, soon. And at the moment we are slightly divided, so we are, well, actually, let's go back into it and then we'll see. Amazing. Okay, so you guys find yourselves, we even have a map. Yeah, map is, not that the map is that relevant, but just to give you some visual of how this wonderful place looks like in the crater of a volcano, hidden away from visual, even aerial, as there seems to be like a permanent cloud kind of around this, based on the different pressures of this high crater. You guys were doing different things. We also got some potions that I forgot to tell you how much they cost, and I just realized now. So will one of you just whatever the cost in D&D Beyond, that's how much the cost. I think it's 50 for a regular and I think 150 for a greater. So
I think maybe 250.
Yeah, let's say I'm happy with that, actually, that price. So if it's 250, then we'll make it 150. And then you guys managed to get 3 regular potions and 2 greater, if I remember correctly, plus 1 potion of chaos as well. Is
3 regulars.
so
Chaos.
you
And
can-
2 graters or 1 greater?
huh?
How many graters?
2. Yeah.
2.
2 greater and 1.
And they're 150.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also for the potion of chaos is 152.
Sorry, can you tell me those one more time?
So you got 3 regular, 2 greater, and 1 potion of chaos is the one that is used with the. It gets you to roll on the
Wild magic.
wild magic table, yeah.
Okay.
and you guys are actually at the moment with this shop assistant in this place after still. I believe Cash was kind of making his way there after having quite a situation going on and a bit of a ruckus with your where you made this prayer and people were super happy and you kind of like got all these people to believe and all of a sudden be super interested in your god and all that, and that kind of seems to have given you some kind of empowerment as well in a way.
Yeah.
And you were then after that making your way, right? So I'll leave it to you guys to decide. Let's start with you guys, with Zachriel and Lorandir and Cash. I mean, you, La Cedric, are on the way.
Mm-hmm.
So as you are there in this shop, Klistran is not with you anymore, but Yerkol is, and they are like... All right, so with all these potions, anything else I can do for you?
We should take all the potions, but yeah.
Probably
Oh,
leave.
all right, okay, that sounds good. I mean, they don't... I can make more.
I'll take one chaos. And did you say you have a superior as well?
No, I'm afraid not.
No.
No.
Greater, I
The
think.
greater.
Greater,
The greater,
yes.
I'm sorry. Could I get one of each of those, please? How much would that?
Yeah, so it will be
Okay.
50 for the regular ones and 150 for the greater and the chaos one that I only have one.
So the chaos one, that's 150.
Yeah.
And the
Okay,
greater is
I will
150.
take one of those and the greater. So I'll hand over 300 gold.
Okay, amazing. Yerkol will say, I don't really need potions, I can heal Lorandir, but I'm happy to pitch in if you are short of money.
Fine, I'll buy them all and then I'll give them to Cedric as well. So I'll buy the 4 that are left for 300. So greater than 3 regulars, so that's
Yeah.
300.
Perfect.
DM.
Yeah.
So the chaos potion, is that something I can get on D&D Beyond?
No, it's just like a homebrew. No, so just modify like a one or any potion.
Yeah, just write on that custom item, and then
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine. Custom item. Chaos.
What it does, it actually gives you advantage on the... You can choose. I forgot that part. Yeah, you actually roll 2 rolls on the D100 table, and then you can choose which one you want to happen.
Yes.
So it's a little bit better, because if it's something bad,
Choose.
then it's not that good. So at least you have 2 chances to make sure it's good.
Wild magic.
Yeah.
DM.
Of course.
Is there a shop in the town that would appeal to the tastes and prestige of Le Cedric?
100% not. This place is like the opposite of what La Cedric finds appealing. You are rather cringe and disgusted by the whole thing, and the poverty is just like... The smell of poverty is just everywhere. It's like horribly toxic to you. But you are very well loved at the moment, and you, as you are kind of walking around, people are kind of praising and shouting from behind. Oh, he's the one. He's got holy magic.
Yes.
He's been blessed
Hello,
by the
thank
old
you.
gods.
Don't touch me. Don't come too close. You disgust me. Thank you, though.
Oh, yeah. You see, like on your... As you're kind of walking as well towards this location, make a quick perception check.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's not good. 10.
All right, make a fate roll as well.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Low. Oh, dear. It's not going well.
Yeah, you make a dexterity saving throw. As you are walking, you manage to not see this tiny, like 7-year-old girl who is posing with a flower, trying to give it to you right in front of you, but you're like looking ahead, and she's so little, and you kind of like, whoa, nearly tumble as she's kind of like, ow. She kind of like, you see that she falls on her knee, but she managed to have the flower still up, and she says, oh, I'm sorry, my lord. I just wanted to give you this little flower. I just thought it... And the mother is like, oh, please, come on, get away. What are you doing there? And you see this kind of woman, like, they both have red hair, like a really kind of strong, like a super red, kind of like they are both seem to be Kender. So they are tiny people, kind of thing, like a halfling size. And she's saying like, oh, don't, it's okay, let him go. She's kind of like
No, it's
sorry.
quite all right. Kimmy Jolliffe loves all of his chosen children and favors their divine presence. Arise, tiny red-headed child.
Oh, and she kind of like reaches to you this flower.
And to you, dear madam, creator of this miraculous wonder of a child, a gift from Kimmy Jolliffe, and I'll give her a platinum piece.
She looks at it, and the mother looks at them, and they both kind of whisper something to each other. You can make a quick perception check again.
Perception, okay. 12.
That's enough. She says to the daughter, whispering, oh, wow, that's a platinum piece. And she kind of like, the daughter kind of nods, like, and you can tell that they have never seen one. Yeah. Maybe because they are not in use around here as much, potentially, but they are like, and the girl takes it and gives you the flower as the flower. Do you take the flower, actually?
How well of condition is this flower?
It's like a little, it's just like the tiny ones that grow the first one on the snow. I think it's called teardrops or something like that, or something similar to that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it's like a beautiful purple little flower that it seems to be quite resilient, considering that she fell and injured herself a little bit. You see, not like she didn't take a lot of damage.
Help the poor child up and then give a lay on hands to heal the wound of this injured child that I did.
You do like a half hit point and she's back to full. Pretty much. So you don't need to mark it off.
And as you know that Kimmy Jolliffe has visited you and praised you.
Thank you, sir.
Arise.
You're very nice. And you
I know. I'm great.
And she kind of, you see that when you say you're great, she kind of looks down with a judgment not fit for
great servant of the wonderful Lord that is Kimmy Jolliffe, of course.
For her age, you know, children shouldn't really be judgmental. And she kind of looked down for a second, and then you hold the flower, and as you do, you feel like this kind of divine kind of ecstasy almost, as you have been getting all these people to praise you and worship you, and you do have divine guidance, so you are actually have the effects of bless and guidance for 2 hours.
Guys, we need to fucking fight someone.
And you see on the girl's eyes, just for a second, you look at the sky and you see that the sky is like gray and kind of like completely overcasted. But you would have swore there was a golden glare on her eye just for a second, like a golden shimmer, like almost like similar to you will imagine siblings' gift to be, the same kind of golden. And she looks at you confused for a second, and she says, "Stand."
To me?
Yeah. Be true. Fight. The mother says like, "What did you say, honey?" And the girl looks even more confused and smiles. "I don't know," she says.
has been blessed. She is chosen. Great things will follow her.
And she kind of goes like, so like, okay, and she smiles back, thank you, and she takes the platinum that you gave her, and the mother says, thank you so much, I could never, this is your kindness, like, thank you so much, you made our year.
Don't thank me, thank the provider that is Kiri Jolliffe. Go to his temple, worship him, praise be his name.
Kiri
Now,
Jolliffe indeed.
honestly, get away from me, you let's go.
Meantime, are you guys still on the shop? And you see the shop actually, La Cedric, but like a couple of
Yeah,
minutes
I
away
will
from you.
not walk into the
one
place. I can't be
thing
seen in a place
to-
like that, but I'll be waiting outside for them.
Okay.
Can I ask if they have any like alchemist fire?
Oh,
Make a
No,
faith
you're
roll.
outside.
oh,
Wait. What does fate say?
While he's
They-
doing that, could
They
I
say
ask
no.
No! We don't at the moment. However, if you're gonna be staying a day, I could make some. I could speak to the allies with the smiths and try to kind of figure something out together.
I mean, I don't know. I think we're just passing through, but maybe next time.
All right, that's.
It's
Sorry, I
fine.
couldn't help.
It's okay. I got a lot of potions. I come out with the potions.
Yeah.
La Cedric, I got potions.
You see us. Zakril, anything from you, the gentleman?
Yeah, no, I was because before we leave the shop, I would like to ask the shopkeeper. Do you have a bathroom?
A what?
Bathroom.
Oh, yes, of course. You may use the bathroom, yeah, no problem.
Okay, thank you. I'll
It's
go
alright.
into whatever constitutes a bathroom in here.
Yeah, you see it's kind of like a tiny wooden kind of curtain privy, kind of with a little, it looks like the size of a wardrobe. You
It's
kind
a
of like,
hole, and then it goes straight into the hole that
yeah. It's
the
like a
town is
wardrobe, and
around.
inside the wardrobe there is like a hole pretty much, yeah, on the floor.
Yes.
Something
Okay.
like that. With a curtain, kind of like, it's got doors, but then it's got a curtain to cover the area, you know?
That's fine. As I go, I pull the curtain across, and I'll go turn around, face the curtain, and then turn to my right
Mm-hmm.
look for
and
the hole.
produce the chalk in my hand,
Oh,
and I'm going to carve
you
in the
fucker.
side of the bathroom stall here. Because Zakril's thinking's here, and I don't know what's going to happen here, right? Is that I need to balance the powers within me right now.
Okay,
Let's see if I can find a way to do that.
all right.
And maybe, who knows, find some...
As you are
Answers.
about to start doing the carving, you actually look for a second into the floor, and there is like a tiny, on this wardrobe there is like a broken piece of wood, and through it you can see what it seems to be another area where more things have been stored, and clearly you can see this shiny, weird, swirly potion with this kind of red and purple glow to it. But it's something that is on the shop, somewhere on the back of the shop.
Thank you. Nobody knows.
Do it.
Make a wisdom saving throw, Zacriel. As feels like there is something within you, someone that is saying, "Oh yes, let's steal something
I had
from
a
the
feeling.
poor. They have
Damn it!
nothing. Why shouldn't we steal
Wisdom
from
save.
them? We have everything."
Oh, not one!
You kind of like
So,
feel like, "Oh shit, I should just grab that," you know? and that's kind of like overtakes your mind for a second. You still have some kind of will. It's not like a compulsion, but it's like a very, very strong kind of feeling.
I nat one. I'm gonna go for that potion instead.
Yeah, you kind of come
I'm
out the
just gonna-
pretty. Make a. You don't need to make any stealth checks or anything because you see there is no sense of security. It doesn't feel like this town is like a place where people might steal
Steal from each
from
other.
a shop.
Easy
Let's put it.
pickings.
Yeah. So then you just grab this potion and kind of like take it. And
Okay.
Put it.
I will maybe identify that later.
I'll tell you what it is later.
And I'll take it with me.
Mhm.
I'll, for now, call it Mystery Potion.
Yeah. With
Okay,
an
and I'll go.
make an arcana check if
Thank
you want,
you.
just quickly.
Oh, okay. I won't say no. Oh, no. So that's Zakrel's day today.
I mean, it's-
14?
14 is good enough. You find that this potion power is very strong. You are unsure what it is, but it feels like very rare.
I'll identify this later. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah,
I need more time.
and you
Let me
kind
sit with
of
this.
go back to the toilet, I guess.
And the idea of like drawing the door kind of has left me. It's like I don't know if to play with this idea of like my memory kind of goes away sometimes, or like the words I tried to say, and I go into the stall and come back out. And I think I've gone to the bathroom.
Yeah. You actually feel make an insight check actually, and you're not inciting
Yeah.
yourself. You're inciting whatever it is within you.
Yeah.
Then it's not that great, but you do sense
yep.
that. Was that a distraction? That's the question that comes to your mind. There is not really a determining yes, no, or what, or if, but it felt a bit like,
Yeah.
Okay, out of the sudden I was gonna do this, and then, this amazing thing, and stealing from someone good also comes out of the sudden, and you have something good for not doing something that you wanted to do. It just feels like weird. But was it weird? All right.
Ninecast. No.
Yeah.
And I'll walk out to shop. I'll just kind of wave, thank you, and
Yes,
leave.
that's all right. Thanks
to
for
go
your
out with,
patronage. Hope to see you in the gala tonight, if you guys are staying. He says.
Gala.
Oh yes, it's our founders celebration dinner tonight. So, yeah, everyone is going. I'm not sure how long you're staying here, but visitors are all more than welcome.
Okay. Okay, bye.
All right.
I'll go outside to join the others.
All right. Say while this
Look,
is
Cedric,
happening.
there is a regular potion and another regular potion. Or you want the greater potion? Which one do you want? Let's say juggle them.
You just- give me. So what have you got? 2 regular and 1 greater.
I got 3 regular, 1 greater.
Give me a regular.
As you are juggling with these potions and Zacriel just joins you, I need you all to make a quick perception check at disadvantage.
Well, yeah, I'm juggling, so I'm not
Oh.
paying attention to anything else.
I'm rolling terribly, and I'm terrible at perception.
Oh no.
Yep.
At disadvantage. Okay. Okay.
11
got a-
for me.
I got a 1 for an 8.
Okay. Wow.
What?
Okay.
I am looking at something else. I'm concentrating here.
All right. The DC was 23. Lauren
Oh,
did.
let's check it out.
Can you mark off? Roll a D50 actually.
The fuck is a D50?
Who's
Martin,
right?
you do that.
Lorandir.
Okay.
$23.
So 23 silver pieces actually vanish from your pouch on the as unawares to you all. Some kind of wind passes through all of you super fast and manages to put the hand within or your pouch.
I mean, you know, we're blaming the Kender, but sure.
Blaming that little red-headed child I'm gonna fucking kill in a minute.
Because
But you keep discussing
Oh,
this.
Cisco, just a
Yeah.
question. Did we haven't taken a long rest yet, have we?
No, you guys
took a
are
short rest.
morning. You had a short rest. You are. It's 1 p.m. kind of like. I mean, at this point, it's probably
Okay.
like past mid, like a few minutes after. Yeah, it's like the sun feels like it's behind the clouds. You know, there is an area that you could see. Okay, I guess that's where the sun should be, deep within the cold-looking weird clouds. And as you kind of doing that, after a few minutes pass, you kind of notice that few decorations have been put enough for you to see where this big house where you are actually going to be meeting the leader of the town seems to have been started to be decorated, and you realize that there is a few people kind of putting some kind of very rudimentary kind of pieces of cloth dyed, you know, like matching the vibe of this place. There is a lot of like different beautiful colors and stuff like that. Super, everything is like dyed with whatever they're using to dye the materials is so strong that it also almost hurts your eyes in contrast with the bleakness of everything else where you've been around these northern wastes, and this place has got so much color. It's just
so where are we on the map?
let me
where's
just
the
tell
shop?
you exactly. Right. Actually, yeah, sorry. Yeah, I need to move myself there. Okay. So you will be there actually around here, and this is the big house thingy that you see. And I made a mistake. On the very end here, there seems to be, you see it from the side, it seems to be like an open space. So it's like the whole thing is like a building with like an open area. That is where you were seeing being decorated and stuff. So you will be at this point around here in one of these little tiny places. And you are meeting Ness later on there. But you see that building is the one that is being decorated, and it seems to be lots of commotion going on around, and you start to notice as well now more that seems to be that people are acting around, putting decorations on their own doors, and kind of like out of the sudden it feels like it's the time to start doing this, and everyone seems to be doing the same thing around you.
And if I take the egg out without anybody looking, can I check where he wants to go?
All right, you could find a place to kind of hide a little bit if you want. There is a lot of tents and kind of back of shops and different places that you could easily kind of like take a little bit of privacy. And as you take the egg out and kind of feel the heartbeat, you start moving yourself around. I imagine like a compass, and you feel that the egg wants you to go to the big place, to the house where you are going to meet Ness.
Oh. Okay.
Also,
Cisco.
Theo, please make an Arcana check, Theo.
Theo's looking at you like, what?
A dragon face.
What? With a -1 intelligence, yeah.
Like
he
what dogs do.
gets a 2 -1 is a 1.
Wow. Okay. Some feeling should be felt, but at this time, everything seems so distracting at the moment, and nothing. He does not perceive what he was meant to. But that's a dragon thing, I guess. I don't know. And you kind of like what do you do as you're holding the egg and feeling the heartbeat?
Well, I'm waiting until they're going to invite us there, so I think I'll just wait until I don't want to like sneak in.
All right.
And that's the house also where Ness is
Yeah.
living, right?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
right.
that
So
seems to be
I'll
the-
wait for her.
Okay.
Cisco,
Yeah.
the big house that's being decorated right now, there's going to be like, you said it's like the lead of the town's house?
Yeah, it seems to be some kind of like a town hall with a back where there is a house as well. And then there
Perfect.
seems to be a huge open place that looks down to the crater. That it seems quite beautiful. It's just carved into it. Like imagine like a bridge, completely covered with railings and stuff like that, but it's carved out like that. You know? So it's got a whole angle kind of stone. So it's pretty cool.
For
And the house
flavor and
and-
for fun, would you let me, if I use prestidigitation, can I change some of the decorations, like the flags or whatever, into the colors and some of the sigils of Kiwi Jolliffe, please?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. Go ahead and make let's see, for you will be make a charisma check. Yeah, it will be like a spell casting ability check, you know. So charisma plus proficiency ability.
Charisma plus proficiency.
Yeah. And roll a d20 just to see how much of that magic and holy divine magic you can.
I'm going to use an inspiration.
Okay, why not?
Oh, shit. Plus 3, 16.
All right, that is pretty good. As you start kind of changing.
Remember, you have divine guidance.
Oh yeah, very good.
Oh,
Yes,
shit,
you
what is
have
that?
D4
D4.
1d4
Yeah.
to all your rolls
to all your
Nice.
rolls. Yeah,
for the next 2 hours. Yeah.
20.
nice. Okay, with this
Thank you,
dirty
Martin.
20, make a stealth check if you don't want to make it. Like obviously, that is like you kind of like just divinely changing everything, or do you want to just make it for people seeing that it's you?
No, I don't want to be stealthy, but no.
So go ahead and make a stealth check.
No, I don't want to be stealthy.
Oh, sorry, I misunderstood. I thought, okay, so as you kind of start, you see that people start to clap around you using that 16 charisma check as well, and it feels like
20.
they see it as a part of some kind of entertainment kind of show that is happening. They know that you are, and you hear whispers and rumors saying, "Oh, that's the chosen one. He said his name was the chosen one," and the kind of like how people are clapping and kind of loving this
Yes.
display of you. What
Thank
do
you,
we
yes.
see as we look? I imagine all these banners are changing color to this kind of new golden constellation, celestial kind of like display, right?
Yeah, so normally it would be like astral, like star, like a galaxy coming out, but with the new god's presence as well, it will be like golden instead of like a dark blue, purple. It would be like
Oh,
a
that's
golden, like
amazing.
astral, like a golden sky of stars, basically.
That's really cool. Like one of those nebulas that you see that is kind of like
Yeah, there you
everything
go.
is like, oh, that's so fucking cool.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. And you kind of feel that people are loving it, you know, and as the decoration starts changing inside, that kind of rises a few concerns, not in a negative way, but then you see that after a minute or so, the main door opens and you have this kind of like these three ladies. One of them seems to be dressed in more like a regal-ish clothes. Like she seems like she's made an effort to match what she's wearing. Let's put it like that. You know, like her colors match.
Okay,
and
when
it's
you
got-
say regal and she's wearing, how well dressed is she really?
from a 1 to 10 to your standard, she's a 3, you know, but she thinks that's the 3 for this place is like amazing, you know. It's like she's beyond everyone else. Everyone else is like not even in a 1, you know. It's like mix match that hurts your eyes, kind of like coloration on the clothing, you know. And the clothes doesn't make, it's just like as you see Klistran, you know, they all look like hunters with weird colors and things wearing that don't really make sense to you in a way. And there is
I lean into Zach, and can I just lean into Zach and whisper, no one can ever find out I was here. Please promise me you will never mention me being here.
Why?
Look at it. Just look. It's not even last season. It's 2 years ago what she's wearing.
I don't know these things, so I will trust you on that.
Thank you.
one of
Sorry,
the,
Cisco.
no, it's cool. The one that is wearing more like a nicer clothes, it seems to be a middle-aged woman with kind of like black hair that is starting to get quite silvery, you know, and you see some mix of black and silvery on the sides, you know. It's quite beautiful, really long hair, and she kind of like looks towards the decoration, looks at the three of you, and you see a huge smile on her face as she recognizes that you are what is happening here, and she says, "Oh wow, that's wonderful, beautiful, God's decoration," she says randomly, like she kind of picks it up straight away, kind of surprisingly to you, La Cedric, and to the rest of you as well. And she says, "Oh, welcome, B. Please, I guess you are the chosen and his companions, right? Please."
Yes, I am the chosen, and these are my wonderful escorts. Thank you for receiving us today.
Oh, all right. She kind of goes into this kind of introducing herself to each of you and making an effort to smile and shake your hand and kind of like very cordial and
Even I
formal.
shake her hand.
Hmm?
Can I insight check her?
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
What are you looking really for? Like more like what is her angle? What is her intention? Is she
Yeah, what's her angle? She's kind of like, oh, look at this, gods and all these sort of things, and then kind of like flippantly almost, and I'm kind of like, all right, and you know who you kind of know who we are at this point and all this sort of thing. I know she's probably informed, but there seems to be a bit more of a. She's acting her station, like she's talking very like a politician. So I'm gonna like just see if there's anything I need to know.
All
And I
right.
got in that one, so
Oh,
I'm going
shit.
to use an inspiration, a personal one.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Just try and do this again. Rolling terribly today. Insight.
Okay.
5, terrible. No,
Fuck. All right. Yeah. She seems
not today.
very friendly, nice, you know, no agenda there at all. Just happy to see new faces.
Okay.
And she makes actually Lorandir make a quick perception check. Actually, all of you can make it. I will say, Lorandir, you have advantage on it just because. What is?
Because I'm an elf,
Yeah,
obviously.
because you are next. Theo is next to you, right? I'll imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you have advantage. Whoa!
Elf eyes.
Yeah, Elven. What does your Elven eye see? They see it all.
You're missing 23 silver pieces.
What will your modifier be if that was perception instead of charisma? Cash. And what did you get
Give me
as well, Zachriel? 11, yeah?
my perception's a +5 anyway.
Okay.
11.
So 19, yeah? Anyway. And an 11 for you. So I will say only you, Lorandir, notice that for 1 second she makes eye
Oh no, wait, do I
contact.
get the +D4 to that
Oh
as
yeah,
well?
roll the d4. Yes, please. Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
23.
You notice too, she makes eye contact with Theo in a very unique way, and you actually, Theo, based on what he get before, he's not sure why she's doing eye contact with him, but there is like this glance where she sees through. She doesn't think he's a dragonel. You can see that Lorandir, she knows he's a dragon, and there is a second where she's kind of like, oh, Okay.
What do I get from my check? The
I will say
23?
with yours, you actually notice that she looks at Theo for a second and kind of like stops, like she almost gulps for a second, but you don't really show why she's doing it. I will say I'm giving a little bit more to Martin because it's a natural 20.
Yeah,
So he
not sure.
gets like a perception inside at once, kind of helping a little bit there.
The only reason I'm asking is if there's something that seems off, and I notice her like
Make an
notice
insight
Theo
check.
and then gulp. No, not even that. Could I do my divine sense?
Oh yeah.
To see if she's celestial, fae, fiend, undead, blah blah blah. See if there's any pings
What
on
is
my radar.
what does it say exactly on the description of the thing? Within 30 feet of you, you detect the presence of these creature types. No, I think it's something like that.
Yeah.
As you activate your divine sense, she makes eye contact with you straight away and smiles in a nice, weird way of she knows what is happening. And she turns around and calls upon one of the little girls that were with her. And she says, Aphrodite, come, meet our newcomers. And then you sense on her and this little girl that is you haven't seen before walking towards you, that they have a celestial aura to them.
Oh, so she's brought her out on purpose for me to notice that as well.
Yeah. And you see that the girl has white, kind of almost silver hair that is not a hair that a normal, is a very Targaryen kind of style hair, you know, the little girl who approached it. The other one has like a black hair, more like a silver is, but this one is like fully silver almost, for a little girl.
As the little girl approaches, I'll do a bow and then an approving nod to the woman that called the girl
I
out.
fall off because I never seen Cedric do a bow.
Yeah.
I just like,
You see that Theo looks at you as Lauren being like,
I don't
wow.
know. The world is going mad.
Yeah, like what is happening here? Because he's not actually getting it. And she kind of like she kind of smiles to all of you and said, oh, I think I met them before. I'm not sure. Hi, she says, the little girl. I'm Aphrodite. This is my adopted mom. And she says that you see that Ness kind of shakes her head like, I told you, you don't need to say I'm adopted. Your adopted mom. You can say mom. Well, but yay, okay, sure, she's my mom. She says, kind of like change, kind of kind of phrases herself. She's wearing what it seems to be like the little girl is wearing like a black kind of clothes over this kind of like funny little hood. Like she seems like what you will imagine like a little rogue to look like, but she's probably like 10, something like that.
Okay.
And the
human or
yeah, human as well as the woman as well. And the other two girls who stay there, they make eye contact with the woman, with Ness, and they say, "My lady will," and they kind of start making their way and getting involved on decorations and other things, and smile to you. And Ness looks to all of you and said, "Oh, please, how rude of me! Please come in."
Yes, we were waiting. Yes.
Yes, my apologies. I made you wait for a bit too long. I just...
Theo.
Yeah. Hi, Theo, she says. Nice to meet you as well. And she looks towards you, Lorandir.
And I'm saying like, I think he knows. She knows. I think she knows.
And she said, "Oh, I'm so glad to finally meet you." Oh. She kind of puts her... She's about to put her arm over you in a nice way, but she looks at your face to see if you are okay with it before she does it. She doesn't want to be too cordial if you are freaking out. She doesn't.
But to me,
Yeah, to you. Not in a
I just look
rude
at
way.
I look at Jerk and it's like, I mean, you know, sure.
Can I slap Lauren Deer and say, don't be so fucking rude. Just do it.
What?
Shut
My
up.
girlfriend is right over
By
there.
all
Sure.
means, my lady, please.
Oh, I don't mean it like that. Oh, don't be. Oh. She smiles, kind of blushes for a second, and you see kind of she looks awkward and looks towards her, and you see Yerkel's face is kind of like, you bitch, kind of
I walk up
face.
to Yerkel and say,
Like,
don't fucking ruin this for me. I swear, do not fucking
but
ruin
she's
this.
polite, you know, so she kind of give her this look like, he's my man, bitch, but then she smiles. You know, and then you see that the woman gets quite embarrassed and says, oh, I'm sorry for that. I don't mean to I've just been waiting for you. I'm very excited to have a new children joining, I guess, right? She says to you, Laurent.
Oh, well, yes. He's really young. We should go somewhere, maybe?
Oh,
Inside.
yes, of course.
Yeah, you two should go somewhere and connect.
Oh no, you
personally.
all of us going, please. And she
Yes,
kind of,
let's go.
And she kind of says, Aphrodite, why don't you go and find your siblings? Tell them to come over. Find Hermes and Themis and see what they are doing, and come over, okay? And she says, okay, ma'am. Oh, yeah. And she says, and kind of runs away. As she takes you into an office with huge windows, a nice table in the middle. Like the table seems to be like made out of a wood that is so old that is kind of like white now. You know, it's like completely eroded, but it looks pretty nice. You know, and the whole decoration of the place is like makes sense. That is nice to see. And there is kind of like stools around and say, "Oh, please." Take a seat, everyone. I'm very happy to be that you're here.
Can I dip into like my formal banquet training as a child and put up the chair for the lady?
Oh, yeah. She kind of like, as you kind of do that, she's kind of looks at you. Oh, thank you so much. You don't have to. That's very, very kind of you. And she kind of sits and says, "Please sit. May I get you some drink or something? I have maybe some tea or something." And you see there is like on the
tea
room.
Would be lovely.
Yeah, she kind of like rings a little bell on the desk, and there is a sound outside, like a tiny bell. And then after a few minutes, tea arrives with this girl, young girl as well, who is helping. Seems to be helping, and she smiles, and everyone is super polite, and they just serve tea for you and stuff. And this is so let's see it, shall we?
God damn it.
Yes.
And she smiles
again. Say what an honor it is to be invited to your wonderful home, my lady.
Oh, it's a pleasure to have you. I know this seems a bit abrupt, but you are aware that at the moment children like Aphrodite and like this other one that you bring in, Lorandir, and like Theo himself, are in need. And I've been given that role. I'm sorry if my interest seems a bit overwhelming, but I feel like the times are in need. War is upon us, and even though my people are not aware of what is happening, I am. I keep them under this happy bubble where we all live, protected and safe with my children, until the time for action potentially comes for me. But I cannot let everyone suffer, see what is happening out there. It's just too dangerous. And having people like you here, people who are being chosen to make a difference, it's just and you see like a tear, kind of like very discreet tear, kind of comes out of her eye, like out of excitement of actually seeing that something is happening, you know, that is not just, there is hope, you know, and you can see that, and she kind of very politely kind of like covers it up and smiles and says, so, yeah, and she looks to all of you, kind of like making eye contact with you, Lorandir, at this moment. She seems to be talking to you just because you have the egg, but she's talking to everyone.
I do a further look into the space.
I'll bring it out.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I forgot something. Oh. Interesting.
What the fuck are you doing? What is going on?
Zachriel,
Martin, what's he doing?
you notice, make a perception check actually, Zachriel.
I bring it out, and it's a coconut. It's
Yeah.
no longer an egg. Somebody's taking the egg. Somebody's stealing the
Good
egg.
perception check.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's good for me. 19.
She's
really good for me.
looking, when she talks to you for a second during the conversation, you notice that her eyes go to a place where no one has ever looked before. That is where the tentacle with an eye kind of like at the end of it on your head is. And she looks towards it and then looks down. Kind of like almost like fuck kind of face. But she
With
does
that perception check as well, do I see anything in the space itself that's worth noting?
That's a good question. I will say rolling on that perception check. You on the place itself is nothing seems to be that really interesting, but you do notice on her that as she looks at you and notice towards your eye kind of thing, her eye turns silver like a pool of mercury for a quick second only, and you see as well that behind the chair there seems to be some kind of box on one of the shelves that is made of unusual looking red leather. Oh, thank you. Almost like a, yeah, like a, with a pattern on it, like it belonged to some kind of creature before.
Okay. I'm just gonna stare at her. I'm gonna burn eyes in.
She says, oh, this is amazing. And she refocused back into, and she looks at you for a second also as well. Make an insight check, Zachriel, last thing before we move on to the deck.
Okay. I'm gonna use an inspiration personal to try and see if I can get a better result. $16, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's much better. She seems worried, concerned, and the look is like, let's get into the egg, kind of, and we'll talk about that later, as she seems to be realizing that you're looking at her in a way that could convey that there is something that she has noticed that maybe the others who are with you are not even aware of, and she's being discreet.
I just go like this.
Yeah. As you do that, she acknowledges it and kind of like goes back, as I said, oh my god, it's so beautiful. Oh, is it really a coconut shell? I'm just joking. Oh, wow.
I don't know. I mean,
and as you see, as you open it and kind of the cloth where the egg is wrapped, you actually see, all of you now, the heartbeat and the shell starts to crack.
Oh no! I didn't mean to break it. I'm sorry.
And it kind of starts to open as you hear like a little squeeze, and you see the tiniest, cutest thing you've ever seen. Think of episode 10 Game of Thrones when the little dragons with the Daenerys and they're kind of rowing around her on their shoulders, and on that kind of scene where she's naked and you see one of these little dragon, like a bronze dragon, tiny, just rolls out of the egg and yawns and stretches his hands and kind of burps with this tiny little flicker of flame.
Oh, Theo, you have a brother. Look. Or a sister? I don't know. I can't tell.
Wow. Welcome, little one. She looks towards to the little creature there. And he says to you and says, "He's a brother." Hi. And she kind of like, you see that she kind of starts looking at it, and Theo feels it too as well. There has been some kind of connection between them at the moment, and Theo seems to be included on it as well. And on this connection, the voice of the little one is too basic. He doesn't really have the full conscious understanding of what is happening, but considering he's a newborn baby, he probably has the intelligence of a 6 or 7 year old boy straight away. And on this connection, the woman asked Theo straight away, "So, yes, it is a little brother for you, Theo. Are you where you are meant to be?" And she asked him. And this is telepathically, all of you are just like, kind of, time stops for a second almost, as this is happening. Theo can answer telepathically if he wants. The little one says,
Theo would say yes. Yes.
"Oh, that's good. I want to make sure. I know. Well, I assume that you are chosen to, like them. So, I haven't seen some... What you're doing is quite dangerous, Theo. You can't be who you are around like this. I know these people don't understand who you are, my people. But you will find people who will know what you are and who you are, and then it's gonna be conflictive. Look at my children." And he says, "All of them are like us, like you, like me. There is a place here for you one day when your mission is finished, if you want. I just thought it would take a second to tell you this." And the little one says, "Hey," kind of like a yippee kind of voice. At the same time, wow, okay, this is really, really cool. And then the door opens suddenly with a bang, as you see. Yeah, you kind of like make, if you guys want, make a quick perception check as you are trying to do that. All of you, if you want.
$16.
Oh, nice.
23.
Cool. Oh no.
Natural one.
That kind of makes sense again. It seems like it's your day for that, last Cedric. So you kind of, all of you kind of like move like suddenly to kind of try to stop the door from opening, so Lorandi has time to kind of cover this tiny creature that is there. But the two of you, Zachriel and Lorandir, has enough time to realize that it's three little children who are coming in without having any concern to knocking on doors like they have been told to do a million times, but they don't care. And you see this this girl with the silver hair that you met before, Aphrodite. You also see the little Themis that it seems to be having blonde hair. And then you see Hermes that has kind of like a little brown hair.
Hello.
Oh, and all of them look at you quite shocked and see you like, wow.
I'm an elf. Okay.
Yeah, you look cool. She looks at, and one of the kids notice how cool your home decoration is, like Cedric, and all these beautiful gold, kind of like shiny kind of things. And you see once more Aphrodite, who you already met, and say, wow, that looks, I didn't notice before. This is such a cool things you got there. Oh.
Wait, just to clarify, I'm getting more attention from an NPC than Lauren did.
Yes, it
Yeah.
seems to, yeah.
I'm going to milk it for as much as I can. How small are the children? Like, how old are these children?
Similar age, like between 10 and 14, something in between there. You know, one of them is like 11, 12, 13, yeah, something like that.
I'll pick the two of them up and sit them on my lap, and then say, "You can, if you want."
When you send them in your lap, you are actually just rolling on that. You feel, as you have this blessing on you at the moment, you feel the celestial presence on them too.
I'm just doing it to like play, like not seem threatening, just like break the ice, basically.
Make a religion or arcana check, actually. Yes, you have advantage on that, Cedric.
Okay. Natural 20.
Whoa. Okay. You are so familiar to the sense of a celestial that travels with you every day and seems to be Lorandir's companion that you have even forgotten how it feels. But you do know with your 25 that dragons are blessed by the gods. Dragons on this world, good dragons, or dragons who are chosen, or dragons who are through goodness in personified, are always have a celestial aura to them. So you gather that the reason why you're feeling this is because, as well as Theo, all of these creatures are dragons. 100% sure. And not just any dragons, like dragons who are good dragons, you know, who will potentially be protectors of the realm one day.
I'm just giving like good vibes, like you know, like your uncle would, like when you ain't seen him in a long time, just like get familiar, like just play basically.
Yeah, oh nice. Yeah, you see that all the without having to make any checks, you know, the children love you, you know, as they are very polite, and you see that. I mean, I'm polite for, well, not really polite. They're more like a bit over the top, but they are polite there because the mother is there, and she keeps like saying, "I told you a million times to knock on the door. Look who is here." And she looks to all of you and said, "I think it will be fit for you to name our new welcome to our house child, I guess." And
Cash, name it Cash.
I was gonna ask you that I do like this kind of like god theme, so they all coincidentally seem to have godlike names, including Theo. I don't know why it is, but something that sounds like cash could be good, right? And she looks to all of you, kind of like,
Right, guys? It's a good name, right?
Just, I don't know. It's a bit weird.
I hate you so much.
Yerko
What does he mean?
says, yeah, cash.
Like money?
Yeah, that's what I
No,
was thinking. Why would you? That sounds
No,
a bit
cash is-
materialistic. She
Cash is
says.
the divine god of like prosperity and friendship and growth.
Oh, money, yes.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
can't
know.
have those things without it.
Oh.
But you know, donations are always welcome in any church, lo and dear.
Maybe we can work on that. What about Kashalar?
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's his full title. I was abbreviating.
I
Sorry
don't
for my
know.
ignorance.
But only if
I
all of
do.
you like it. I don't know. I guess when he
Martin,
gets
please
old
don't.
enough.
What? I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going.
I do not care.
All right. So
Baby, can you just agree with
Just
my
shoot.
choice?
I don't like anything. I don't mind. I'm not bothered.
all right.
Call it that if you want. I'm. If that's what you
Don't
want to
like
call it
anything?
that.
Anything?
Call it anything you like.
Well, within reason.
I mean, I don't know if it's particularly up to. I mean, pick what you like it.
Lo and dear, you agree, right? Lo and dear, please.
Right? Yeah. I think I hear somebody calling me.
You're a prick.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Can you come outside? Yerko says, trying to help you. One
Yeah.
second.
I'm behind there. Theo, come over. See
I
you.
hate this woman so much. I hate it.
She says, all right, if you all like it, then I'm all right. I mean, ultimately, he might change his name afterwards, you know. Do you like Kashala? She asked to the little baby dragon, and the baby dragon kind of like nods the head,
Please.
like, and looks towards you with his face like, yeah, man, kind of like little cool kid face. But it just doesn't make sense because he's so tiny, he shouldn't be born and knowing things, but you know, they are dragons, you know.
Smart kid. Smart kid.
Yeah, you see. Oh wow, this is the greatest day, and you see all the little kids are like looking towards, like talking to the little one, like almost like he's their age, like, oh, so we're having a celebration today for the, and they start kind of like, yo, you wanna come over? And you see the little dragon kind of shyly kind of starts kind of going into the shoulders of one of the children, and kind of like, and they all start kind of like moving around and almost making their own conversation on the other side of the room, and this kind of fun play thing. And you are left more with Ness only again. And she says, I don't know what to say, really. This is amazing, really. I'm very pleased that you all are here. And she makes an emphasis on all and looks towards you, Zachriel. And now that you're here, I was thinking, are you looking for a tiny little favor? I was gonna get some adventurers from outside to do this, but I didn't really have enough time.
So you are asking us for a favor?
Yeah, a little one. I mean, I will pay you
sure.
for it. As you see,
I mean, yeah, we
my
do have
people
like
are.
somewhere to be, but I think we can stop here for a little while.
It's only for an evening. You can leave early in the morning if you must, if that's all right with you. It's just I have a hoard. She says, kind of whisper. I have a hoard. She says, a hoard of money. You know, like meaning like making a joke,
Yeah,
a dragon
I mean,
joke. And you
usually you guys do, yeah.
No, I don't, she says. But anyway, I'm joking. I can pay you. That's what I mean. And ultimately,
Inside check. See, that's when it has that horde.
Yeah, make an insight check.
Uh, Natural 20. Does she
Oh.
indeed have a
She
horde?
does indeed, but with a natural 20 inside, the horde is nowhere here. It's actually in a different continent, like really, really well hidden. So in her mind, that's money that is just like, there is a part of her
Unavailable
that,
at the moment.
yeah, part of her has buried that money so deep because she cannot deal with the fact that she could
Basically,
change
that's a
this
pension.
town.
Like, you're going to
Yeah.
get it eventually,
Yeah.
but you can't get it
Yeah,
right
this is
now.
money. Yeah,
It's
this
so
is my
true.
money. You know, like it's a different story for her. It's
Lol.
like it's something she's meant to do. You know,
That's
it's
great.
like like ravens kind of like take shiny things and hide them.
So
So that's
offshore account.
yeah. It's just she has to. You know, and
Literally.
and you see
I say,
she's
okay.
well. You know, I might have something safe. Who knows? But you know, just not. Yeah, I mean. They don't. These people, my people, they don't understand money. They are
What do you
happier like
need us to
this.
do?
Okay. The problem is, I know it sounds a bit trivial, and I could have tried to deal with it myself, but I find myself so overwhelmed with tasks and duties and different things, especially during this Founders Day celebration tonight, that silver and petty cash has been disappearing from the people in the town.
Wait a minute.
And
I check. I've got some silver missing.
oh, whoa, no, it's happened again. This is crazy. This is so embarrassing. The people call it the Winter Thief.
Can I insight check it? Oh no, this is crazy! It happened again. I don't know nothing about it.
No, that's
Can I insight
Cisco.
check
That's
this,
Cisco reading into his notes, kind of like trying to buy himself time to check what the name of the thief was. You don't need
The
to inside
Winter
check.
Thief.
She's not acting as silly as that. It's just me. She says like, "Oh no,"
Oh man, so crazy.
and she says straight away, "How much money did you lose?" You can make an inside check if you want as well.
Yeah.
Like 23 silver. Not much.
I'll organize it for it to be returned to you. I'm so sorry for that.
13.
She,
Oh
fine.
wait, D4.
If we find the thief, we will take it from him or her or them.
yeah.
So
Or they.
13, 15.
15.
You see that she genuinely.
It's in her hand right now.
No, she genuinely is worried.
Just get sniped. 23 she's still.
She's worried more for how this makes her look in a way as well. Even though she might not be taking it so seriously, because you, with a 15, you think that she doesn't really value money on this place, because you see around you money doesn't seem to be, people are not miserable, they are so happy, you know, and they don't really have a lot, you know, so it feels like that kind of vibe to her, you know? So she's worried for the image and for different things and for the people that are losing their money, but is nothing mysterious, like there is no hidden agenda on how she says it. She seems generally concerned. And we have been trying to, well, I have been trying to figure out who this thief could be and why he's doing this. And
well, he's doing it for the money, I guess.
yeah, but I mean, like you see, like of course we need money to survive, and I have help as much as I can when I can to the economy of this place. Most of the money you see here is because of the work from these people, and because diamonds and beautiful things keep appearing out of nowhere inside the creature, but they don't really appear. It's me who makes sure that they all have what they need when they need it. That's part of what I do as well. if you know what I mean. This has been very destructive. I just don't think this is a professional thief. He seems to be some trickster who is using magic to do this out of why. It's just too much. It's just I cannot grasp it. Every time it happens, no one seems to feel anything or see anything or nothing suspicious. Just maybe a cold, like they feel cold for a second potentially. Maybe they are perceptive enough, but that's about it really. And then the money's gone. The silver is gone. Actually, I will say precisely. The children had left the room with the little dragon kind of playing around while this conversation was happening without saying anything, not in a tricky way. That they left the door open. And then Ness kind of use Theo hears on the telepathic link that they all have together, saying, make sure that you don't take the boy anywhere out of this room. Just come back now. And then one of the child says, we're just going to my room. It's gonna be no one hiding under my cloak. And she kind of like shoves the little dragon under his cloak. And the boys, the casual art seems to be okay with it and having fun. But then she kind of like keeps going and said, so I don't know. Would you be okay to be security, just keeping your eyes open tonight for us? And I will give you 100 gold each. That seems alright for you?
Sure.
Yeah.
I have a million questions for you. How is the war? Is your army meeting you here? Or I saw you, well, my helpers, whispers, told me when you arrive into the lands with your ship, your fights, I've been following you in a way, keeping an eye to make sure your intentions are good, and I know you are here to find what? She says.
Well, I mean, we just. I mean, we don't have a big army. We have a few people. I know that the Dragon Army is around.
Yeah, I mean,
But
you have like was it 100, 200 men? I'm not really sure. She'll say.
yeah, just like just a few people to help us look for this city. Do you know the city?
Which, you mean the city? The city? She says with this kind of like face.
Yeah, the one that the dragons brought down. You might know.
Oh well.
Maybe you're not that old, I guess, but I mean.
Are you talking about Onari?
I think so.
Well, the reason why people call it the City of Lost Names is because they don't know that its name is Onari, or it used to be Onari once. That knowledge is lost to time.
So Onari, so that's something. That's a name.
Eh,
Oniari, original name. Yes, threshold.
is with a Y, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oniari, yeah.
Nyari. Okay.
Yeah, we got it some time ago, I guess.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
That's the city. Yes.
Yeah, you actually got in your research on the library, I believe, or something like that, maybe. I'm not sure.
Or in the vision that we had
Yeah,
when we
yeah.
saw the.
Yeah, on the library there was nothing on it, really. But then you find it on the vision, yeah, I believe.
Yeah, Lord Thoth had a vision and we saw it.
Well,
Okay. Were you there? Did you know where it fell?
she kind of looks down, kind of like almost like the part of this conversation is unlocking for her is not a very happy place for her, and you see this kind of like somberness as she looks towards the eggshell on that is still standing on this beautiful white stark table. She says, well, not me, I'm not that old, but my mother was. I thought I would
What can you tell us?
never have this conversation again. Yes, I could tell you what it is. But the enemy
Kind of need to know.
is plotting from there. There is evil
Yes.
lurks within. Dragon Queen's temple, old temple is there, as well as the temple for the good one, for Paladine. And she looks towards you, Lorandir, when she says Paladine, almost knowing before she says it that is who you are, have been chosen by. Yeah, I will tell you what it is. You have a map.
Yes. Where's the map? Cedric! Oh, fucking, he's gone. Ah, I grabbed it.
And you kind of like take your map out. Let me take my map out. 1 second.
You map out.
Take my map. Let's see which map is bigger. No, I'm joking. Hold on, what is the fucking map? 1 second.
Are we comparing maps?
Are we comparing? No, she takes her own map out. Damn it, no. No, she doesn't. Okay, look here. Alright. So that's you in the map. And this is my map. Perfect. Let me just show you. And she says to you, she starts looking up, going up, up, and up, and up, and up, and up. And she points down towards the very top of the map. It starts drawing on it, and she makes like a circle around an area, and she says, I know it's somewhere in this area. I'm not exactly sure precisely in where, but it's somewhere around here.
Area.
And she kind of draws like a big circle.
Like it's somewhere up here.
I'll do an ellipse actually. She does this ellipse. Let's see if I can move it afterwards. Yeah, so she puts it there. Yeah, it's somewhere around here.
Well, I mean, it's probably because we don't have to check the rest of the.
We have not. I have not been there ever, and I don't intend to either. It's just too much. And my people need me more. The gods have chosen ones like you, and I was not chosen, and that means something, that my purpose is here. However, when the time comes, and I have been called and summoned, I will do what I have to do. And she looks.
I mean, maybe they thought that you didn't need to be called because we didn't know, and you did. Maybe you have more knowledge.
I mean, at the moment, the thing is, I don't really sure what is going on, but all of us, even my children, I'm not sure if Theo has the same feeling, but dragons who were dead have been awakening, and that is something that is happening. Rumors has it that one of the leaders, I'm not sure, one of the leaders of the dragon army actually rides some kind of undead dragon looking.
Yeah, we've seen him.
And that should never happen. This something it should not be exist. So whatever magic they are trying to find must be somehow related to this, and this is the big concern for us.
Well, I mean, I guess we'll go to the city and try to find what we need to find. Even if it's just to stop Lord Soth from whatever he's doing.
Oh yes, that's Soth, of course. Lord Soth. She says, kind of like acknowledging the name and heard things of him. Fallen paladin. And she looks towards you, Zachriel, again, as she says the fallen paladin.
We should get going.
All right. Okay, so are you, Lorandir, and all of you okay with Kashalar staying here with us? I mean, he seems to be, but he's a bit young to make decisions, I guess.
I think it would be safer for him to be here. We're going to be quite dangerous situations.
Yeah, I mean, I don't need to mention that none of the people know who we are. And from the very beginning, as you saw, my children are very aware that revealing their true form could be their demise. And even myself know that, so Theo, potentially, maybe when you come to places like this, if you can make yourself look different like a human like we do, I'm sure you can. Maybe it's a bit late now, but in the future, just keep something in mind. It will be better for you. And Theo nods and looks at you, Lorandir, kind of like almost with a half shrug shoulder kind of thing, like, oh well.
You could be a little elven boy.
Okay, he says.
Anyway, for next time, you have to practice. I never seen you do that, really. Like, for a while.
I don't know if I can choose. I remember I did it once, but he says, I'll try next time.
Maybe ask, the ladies don't need a lot of time. Maybe you can ask her.
I can teach you how to do it, Theo. Before you go. Later on, if you want. And Theo said, really? He's kind of like quite excited about it. Yeah, of course. You have it already on you. You just need to, well, we'll go through it. Just have to unlock it, let's say. Alrighty.
Meanwhile, we have to find this cliff.
Yes, I was thinking during the celebration itself. It will be in a few hours, so you have a few hours to kill if that's okay with you. And then around 4 o'clock, things will kick off, and people might start losing money around. I just really hope that this is not too bad, because I cannot see why. I don't know. She kind of shakes her head again, on kind of like unsure why something like this. Why only silver? She says. Why only silver? I mean, gold is more valuable, right?
I mean, silver is pretty nice too.
Would I be able to do like an Arcana or religion check to find out why it's just been silver?
Make
Or not really? Is
a...
that too much reach?
I don't know. Go ahead and make a... Make an Arcana check. I will say at disadvantage. But definitely do it.
Okay. Arcana?
Mm-hmm.
Disadvantage.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to be like
13. But I'll get a D4, right? So,
Yeah. What did you say, Martin?
15? Probably not.
I'm always going to ask her. I'm just sure, like, it's not like one of your children because you know dragons and silver. Maybe they're by building their own horde. They're, you know, maybe they're just playing.
As you say that, make an insight check. As she says, what? One of my children?
I need to.
Hard to read though. Actually, one second. One second. Because I'm not gonna use the passive, that's too mean. Okay. You sense that she stopped for a second though. It's hard to read because it was a 24 for her. But there is a pause for a second and she says, no, come on. Children, my children. And she kind of shakes her head, like almost like
I mean,
annoyed
we'd all
by
been
it.
children. We all taken things that we thought, you know, we could get away with, or maybe we really wanted, or
You see once
I don't know.
more on her as well that in a way she's ashamed of her hoard, actually. The one that she keeps talking about it and make it feel uncomfortable. So this conversation of you even considering that it could be her children is making her feel uncomfortable because she is secretly keeping a hoard somewhere that she's really not even acknowledging, really. And she's happy to give the people diamonds, but not her hoard, you know, that kind of thing. Is like there is a thing going on there. And she says, I mean, whoever it is, a lesson must be learned, and this is the best way, I believe.
Okay, well, we'll have a look around, see if we can find it.
All right. Is there any other thing that I can help you with? And in the meantime, do you need? I can organize some food for you, obviously, and stuff like that. I have some supplies and things, so if you need to get different things, I could always help.
Have you got like a library here I could visit, or maybe a temple also?
As you see, this place is a bit basic, but we do have like an old, some old tomes and things like that. That one of our bookkeepers still has as almost like relics that anyone could really use. So I guess, yeah, sure. You can have a look there to see if you find anything interesting, but it's very small, not what you are used to, I imagine, she says.
No,
Acknowledging
this
that she can see
is
them.
disgusting. I can't stand being here. No offense.
I mean, but money doesn't really matter, she says, swallowing. Again, we are.
Oh, you are fun.
Yeah, well, I guess there is, you know, being who I am has its own downsides too, I guess. We all do things that we are not always right for the right reasons. Could you...
I have never had that feeling or experience in my life.
Actually, would you be okay if I If I speak to your friend Zagriel, are you okay to stay behind? There is a couple of things I need to ask you. If it's all right with you.
I mean, this is
Yeah.
your house. We're all guests here if you want. I mean, you need to ask him. It's not
Yeah, no, I
mine.
mean, are you okay? If he's okay, let's say. And she's looking at Zachriel, obviously. She's saying that.
I mean, to be completely honest with you, he's a little more on edge and angsty than usual. So
I can
don't take
speak
it
for
personally in your
myself.
heart if he shuns you. But yeah, I mean, you can ask.
I'm right here.
I know, baby.
Yeah, we can talk.
All right, good. Okay, so I will, guys. I'll make sure you look after, please. If you, my Mary Rose will take you to unfortunately, because there is a few people staying in the house and stuff, you're gonna have to share a room. Will that be all right? But I have a room ready for you. If I assume you might want to rest for the evening anyway. Clistran was telling me all the battle you had and how brave you were defeating these horrible creatures. So yeah, I will, guys, see you
She's
later.
not talking to me when she says that, is she?
She's talking to all of you, kind of thing. But yeah, mainly looking at you.
Again, another funny joke from you, madam. Very, very entertaining. Thank you. No, whenever you're ready to send me to my wing, that'd be great. My private quarters should be made up to my specifications as well. Thank you.
That's all right. Just think that it's a war. It's not meant to be fun. It's not meant to be comfortable.
No, I get that, but again, not everybody's chosen either. So, whenever you're ready,
Sure.
maybe some fresh fruit laid out as well. That'd
Yeah,
be wonderful.
of course.
Thank you.
Fantastic. We can definitely do that. And she kind of like Mary Rose kind of takes you around, and you see this the same polite girl, one of the girls you saw on the very outside when you first came to the house, on the garden. And she kind of like takes you to humble room. Meantime, the door closes, and she says, "Just wait a second, if it's all right, okay? I'm sure." Well, she turns around and takes the box with that red leather, kind of like a weird pattern on it, and puts it in the middle of the table. And says, "Sacriel, are you okay with us to have a conversation, just you and me?"
Oh, it's wanting one. Yes.
And she opens the box. And as she opens the box, you feel like a wave of force that strips you from everything, not physically, mentally, and you are not with anyone at the moment. It's just you. There is no gods. There is no even a glance of nothing. It feels some kind of like a weird anti-magic, anti-possession, anti-anything feel that stops everything here. And it just feels like from this box a bubble just came out, enough to take the whole room. And in this place is only you and her. And you feel like cold as straight away, as you are used to this warmth of this new entity that inhabits your body with you. It's a... is this willingly? She says to you straight away without even going into any small talk first. Is this something?
I think we know why we're here.
I mean,
I'll say
is
yes and no. Is my answer.
I mean, I understand you. I assume this entity has made this its way within you, and it's probably proposed you something fascinating, I imagine, and a means to empower you, right? Like all of them do.
Yes.
You are not the first I see falling for this trap. Can you
I
not?
chose it.
I know, but it's killing you. It's turning you into an undead slowly. The more you take, the more you consume, the more it consumes. You will be dying slowly, one soul at a time.
Do you offer alternative?
I could give you a little bit of this dust. I could block it, give you a way to block it if you have to. It doesn't last forever, but at least for a few hours, for an hour, I think. And
Well, tell me this.
if you are really determined, I could find information. I could find out a way. Maybe I might call upon old friends who have lost touch with. Maybe holy man.
Well, what you gonna replace it with? I need power. It gave me it. I chose, and I gave willingly.
Why not
But just
learn about? And you all chosen by gods? What happened to the gods?
again, this word chosen. I did not choose this. It's like everyone I speak to is a broken record.
I mean, I was not chosen. And I see where you come from. It feels like there is no agency there, right? It's a weird word, chosen, when something is chosen for you, right? I guess. Is that where you're coming from?
Yes.
I mean, I could tell you the same thing that we all have learned to say when these situations come upon, and say that you should feel honored and what a blessing it is, but the thing is that the reason why you didn't have a choice is because it's always been in your bloodline, right? That's the way chosen ones are. It's not random. It was already being like that since forever.
Well, I chose not to be chosen.
And I respect that. Potentially, I mean, there could be other entities, benevolent entities that potentially could help you, give you power. The Fae normally seem to be very helpful with these kind of things. Do you know some kind of archfey or someone that comes from the Feywild that has great power?
But is there going to be... Look. I think you put it rightly. I need free agency. I don't need the likes of Zivelin. Speaking through people I care about without their consent. I need not a being who's going to not lay out all the terms. I accepted the power and I knew there would be some backlash. But I'd rather known the full story before I committed. I want agency. All I want to do is get the power I need to fix the things I broke.
Okay, that makes sense.
I'm trying to give balance back.
What about what happens when whatever? I mean, I'm not even sure what the entity is. I assume it's some kind of fiend or a devil.
You'd be
But-
correct.
But what about the afterwards? What if? I mean, what if by using this entity, you are doing something even worse to the world? What if a new enemy rise? What if the allies to the evil we already know? How do you even know it's not already allied? Maybe there is more deals going on too. I don't know. I'm not no one to judge you just because I didn't choose to be who I am either, or was given a choice to be sacrificing everything on my life for others. This is the way it is, and I do it for my mother. She didn't have a choice either when she was slayed by paladins in that city. If I turn my face away from you, from all of you creatures in the world, which kind of example will I be given? I'm not allowed to take sides either. But tyranny is not a choice for anyone really. And if you have to put your feelings aside, I understand that. Just think of yourself. What if you die? What if everyone you know die? What about beings?
That's what I'm trying to stop. I don't want to die either, because then I can't do anything about it. About everything. I want to have agency, but I also need strength and power to help fix the things. Like you. You seem very free and able to,
Well,
I don't know.
it seems like I'm free, but in reality, I'm not really. But I accept my reality, if that makes sense. I know you have accepted yours in a way too, and have chosen to fight, to rebel yourself, and it's good. This choice should be given. I don't agree either with God just telling you what you must do or who you must be. But this fiend that you are using, this, I don't know, it looks like the eye stalk look like a beholder, but doesn't make sense. There is no beholder thing, so
You'd be correct. They at least take the form of one.
I guess so. I mean, ultimately, this thing is gonna be a problem for you in the future and for all of us. So I would recommend you to find a way to get rid of it. I mean, how did you even came in contact with initially? What did you find this? How is this come to you? That could be the key to the problem.
We found it I found it in an excavation site of some sort the dragon army had, and maybe they were. I think they were doing experiments, and I took what was left of what seemed to be like the biggest crystal that was there. It reached out to me, and I needed more power. I got it.
Do you?
If it's gonna kill me, what use is that power if it's gonna kill me? I can't help anyone then.
Yeah, I mean, and you said you touched it, or did you take a piece of it, or something like that? Do you have?
Yes, I did. Yes.
Oh. Do you know where that piece is now? Do you have it on you?
Do I? I picked it up, but I don't know what happened to it afterwards.
You, it kind of, as you picked it up, it actually was absorbed by your body. That's what happened.
Oh, it went through. It was in my hand. Yeah.
And then it kind of went through. Oh, I imagine, like, if you're okay with it, that you will be like, oh shit, it did go through, or you can say whatever. What do you say when she?
No, it can go through because I think obviously those creatures got into contact with it. It can like go. They've gone into my hand, which is now like just an eye, which only I can perceive, of course. But
yeah, she can see it. She looks at it. That's it. Well, it seems like the reason, I mean, this is a lot of assumptions, but I have been around and seen quite a bit in my life. I innately know about magic and how things work too. So I believe the reason why the crystal is not outside of you, let's say, is because if it was, you will be able to stop it. So even though it feels like it was absorbed, it's actually still there somewhere within you. So if you take it out, you take it out of you again.
But I'll lose my powers.
That's why you might have to find someone else to make a deal with before that happens. That's what I will do. Then
This thing won't let me do that.
Yeah, I can imagine that it might have some kind of hold on you if...
It knows everything I think, everything I see.
Well, it's not here now, and that's why she starts kind of like filling up this little pouch with this red dust that she keeps taking from the box. It's weird because when you look inside the box, it's just like an empty leather box, red leather box, and on the bottom of it, it seems like there is like a sprinkle, like a thin layer, like that she shouldn't be able to pop, you know? It just feels like if you put a pinch of salt on the bottom of it, and this salt, as she touches it, it seems like she keeps getting more and more out of it. And then she fills a whole pouch, and she says, well, this is enough for around 10 uses, I will imagine. It stopped giving me now, so that means that is all you need, or, well, that's what the box thinks you need. So each of these, if you sprinkle it where you are on the floor or anywhere around you and take a pinch, that will block this creature and gods and anything on you.
Okay. Use it wisely then.
And if you can in that time be making, just make sure that you find the right thing to do it with. Please don't do a feint.
Understood.
What about if you yourself speak to Your god. Have you tried that? I know they can be weird.
I'm not speaking to him.
I understand. Sometimes when you are in a war, there is a chance you could die. But just to make sure you are there until the last battle. And then it doesn't matter anymore, I guess. So if you can do that, it can do that for you. This conversation, they won't be able to peek into it after you leave. This will stay between you and me somehow, locked away in that same place of your mind where this powder will make sure that it won't be able to go anymore. So don't worry about that. Make a history check, actually.
Okay.
When she says, "Have you met any fiend or powerful entity?"
I'm gonna use my last personal inspiration for this
Yeah. Okay.
because I got that one. 13.
With a 13, you think you have met a very powerful Fae, actually. Probably more power, not as powerful as an Archfey, but you have met a Forest Master that is a type of celestial Fae creature that are very powerful. However, unfortunately for you, the one you met is corrupted by something else. But it's still someone that it comes to your mind, as she says, about powerful Fae or Archfays. And you remember of that image of that unicorn with the weird vines, kind of like
I need to try and free
legs.
it. I'll just say the words. Maybe I can free it.
Well, I think Zachriel kind of realizes for a second that if this powder could maybe potentially help him to break free from something, maybe if that thing is being taken by something, maybe it could help. And she says, I need you to promise me before you leave this room that if you feel like this entity is doing something to harm anyone here, anyone in my place, in our place, you will do whatever you have to stop it taking over you. Because my people mean the world to me and I cannot risk that. Are you certain you will be able to do that?
Try.
And she touches your hand for a second as your hand is kind of on the table or whatever it is, just caresses it. And as she does, you get a luck point. She gives you a bit of a help. I said, I hope this conversation helps. And she gives you a reroll. Game, it just feels like for a second as she touches you, you feel this kind of like her form kind of shifts for a quick second and you see she's a silver dragon and all her silver scales kind of like shine and it feels like where she touched it becomes like a little bit more silvery for a second and a scaly kind of shape and then it vanishes. All right, this is thank you very much. I'm happy. I know this is gonna feel a bit stupid, but I need someone to learn a lesson here, and they are good at knowing things and realizing things and playing stupid. So the only way for this to be successful is that you don't really know much about it. So sorry if it feels a bit trivial for people like you to be chasing common thieves. I'm sorry for not telling you the whole truth, but this has to be this way for it to work.
I understand.
And she gives you this kind of intense look of sentiment, like she feels bad now after you having this conversation, and that's why she's telling you this, and she didn't really said anything to Lorandiro when you were all there about there was a moment where Lorandir questioned whether she knew who he could be, and then she says that to you because she realizes that you are someone whose choice has been taken away from them, and she wants to make sure that's not the case now.
Yes,
so
I understand.
I look forward to having you here for the evening and to help on anything I can. Your cause is my cause and everyone's cause. So I'm honored to have you all here. Well, not all except the one that is not here right now, because I just smite it, block it out of you with this box for now. I hope this helps.
I thank you for the assistance.
That's all right. And as you kind of walk away...
This is more than anyone's done for me.
Nice. This is what I'm here for. I look after people. That's what I've always done all my life, and I enjoy doing it. That's all right. She kind of like opens the door, kind of like implying that she's got things to do in a polite way. Like, I have quite a lot going on, so I'll see you guys later. And then, as in the moment you kind of like walk out of the door, you feel like so hot again out of the saddle, like even more than before, and like cold at the same time, like a weird feeling as this entity comes back to you. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah. Oh, 19.
You manage to not take a level of exhaustion, as this experience seems to be... The creature seems to want to punish you for something that is not even sure what happened there, but you feel like so hot in a really like weird way that it just almost feels like it's some kind of punishment for something, but it's all left on there, and there is no... It feels like the entity within you does not do anything else. You're not even sure if that's what is happening.
What's that for?
You hear nothing, you don't feel anything. Almost like a...
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not
Give
here,
me
what do you
insight
mean?
check.
Yeah, make an insight check.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. 8. I'm just like, okay, bitch.
Yeah. I mean, do you really need to? It kind of
Alright.
feels like...
No, I don't really need to incite that, really,
Yeah.
but, you know.
Petty.
Petty, yeah.
Lorandir, as you are there in your room, in the room with Theo and Yerkol and everyone else, Yerkol says to you, she was quite unusual, this lady, don't you think?
Yes, it's very unusual.
Really?
What do you mean?
Well, she could clearly see we are together, and she still wanted to touch you. She says.
I mean, she's human. Sometimes they need to touch. They're really touchy. They doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, okay. I never really
They
met.
need the connection. They need to they don't believe that you're really there, and they touch you.
Oh
They're
yeah.
weird.
I know. I mean, to be honest with you, can I tell you, Zachariel? Now these people, it's the only humans I've ever met. I just didn't want to say.
Okay, well, to be honest, Sucker is pretty good. It's a bit weird, but he's one of the good
Yeah,
ones.
he's weird. And then as you say, he's weird, so the door opens. Zachariel
He
just
appears in the
opens the door, and she goes like, oh, and gasp, kind of like. Yeah, as I was saying, good celebration. She said, it's gonna be. I look forward to it.
Inside check. No, I'm not.
Cash will have is any actually just let's go back in time 1 second. Lorandir and Cash, while Zachriel was there staying behind, did you guys had any conversation with yourselves?
We were cheating on them. We were actually having sex while they were. That's what we did.
Somebody clip it. It's canon. Clip it. He just said
it's
it's
like
canon.
yeah, Zachriel opens the door. Jerkol is kind of
I
like,
turned
"What?"
into a pit fiend and killed them all.
I don't know. I guess we were looking
Why are you
around.
sipping yourself?
I don't sleep. It's fine.
You will know. No.
No, did
I guess
you-
we will start looking around the area to maybe see where people could hide to steal from people. Maybe do some,
yeah.
pre-party.
Oh yeah, that's a good
preparations.
thing. You could go around a little bit around the house and stuff like that, and look for places. I love that.
Yeah.
La Cedric, is it anything you would like to discuss with Lorandir while this montage is happening? As you're looking around the house for
He's rather
hideaways.
being on bottom because I like to be on top. Okay, no. All right, then I'll go to the library then instead.
I don't think they have a library. I think they have like a few
He said he's
pamphlets.
got a couple of books or
Yeah,
tomes.
yeah, it's like a
That's good.
house library within the house, you know. So it's Nessa's kind of private library collected over the years.
Yeah, I'd just like to have a look through there, see if there's anything useful on what's going on with Zach or our mission in general or the Dragonlances, stuff like that.
Okay, perfect. Go ahead and make an investigation check, the both of you actually. For you, La Cedric, as you are in this like library room kind of thing within this place, just kind of adjacent to it, where there is like a librarian bookkeeper shop. The place, some of it seems to be to the public, some of it's not. Oh shit. Oh, okay. Yeah, you have
21.
Nice, 21. With a 21, you don't find, unfortunately, anything about the Dragonlances, but you do find the history of Onari once more, and all this kind of lore of things happening there, of how this land, that place used to be a dragon burial ground, where dragons were buried for generations and where dragons went to die initially before the city was chosen to be a city taken by humans and people. You know, the actual ground is like the original land of this town, of this city, was that. And you read this pages and book about the story seems to be written in a different perspective than the one that you have seen before. It doesn't feel like a history book. It's more like a diary of someone who was there, and knowing what Ness told you, you gather that this is some ancestor of her, or her mother even writing. And there is a few mentions of something that it seems to be quite worrisome. There was cataclysmic fire is something highlighted a few times on this kind of diary notebook, history book, and how
Okay.
this fire had properties to potentially raise the dead. And if
Oh shit. Okay.
this kind of fire was ever to be harvested from locations where it had to stay behind, it could be something really dangerous. So was one of the reasons why the dragons were protecting the temple of Takisis in the city, because they believe that after the cataclysm, this cataclysmic fire could be there.
Does it?
In terms of the Dragonlance,
Location?
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go on. No, carry on. Carry on.
In terms of the Dragonlance, there is a reference of a hero using this Dragonlance to kill a golden dragon that was the leader of the old settlement where Onari used to be. And how it mentions that this hero follow Paladin. With that connection, you feel to yourself once more that once you get there, if you are able to go to the Temple of Paladin, then potentially you will be able to definitely break the curse on the Dragonlance. And you do know that Dragonlances, there is not really a much else on the book. It's just this reference on that.
Okay.
Meantime, yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
No. That was good. Thank you.
Cool. Lorandir, make an investigation check as well as you're going around the house looking for places and stuff. Are you using any kind of like aid to do that, or just kind of like pure
I guess
survival?
Fear might help me, but no, just,
So do
it's like
survival check, I will say then, if you're doing it, just to see what the places are more.
14.
Okay. As you kind of like go around and see kind of hideaways and things like that, you find yeah. You find places where it feels like it should be something, but for some reason it feels like it's been emptied out. Almost like there was, maybe you see marks on the floor where there were a chair before. So it feels like certain furniture, curtains, and basic decoration around the house has been placed and moved to ensure that there is hiding places to be. But all the hiding places seem to be following the outer part of the room. Almost like the person who did this doesn't seem to be worried to be seen. It's more to hide their footsteps or marks and traces of them on the floor, rather. So with that deduction,
like they are maybe invisible, but
yeah,
they would
you gather
leave.
something like that, yeah, definitely. Also, make I guess with that survival rolling on that, the places are quite small, you know, so if it was a big person, it wouldn't work. So whoever it is has to have a small frame.
A child or a kender or halfling.
Something like that, yeah.
Something like that.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I guess I'll go back and tell the others my findings.
Okay. Amazing. And as you kind of all reunite again, once Last Cedric finishes research, Zachriel has a little bit of hope now, potentially knowing that this entity can be dispelled and a new patron potentially could rise at any time and be having free of a choice. And Lauren did as well, and all of you knowing that you have done something so good and you have helped this creature to be born into the world in a place where war is and where war does not really affect them, a place where they might not be having a lot, but what they have is enough to give them all the happiness that they need. And on that thought, we will leave it there for tonight, I think, and see where this celebration and what you guys find out and where the story takes us. But next week, I believe we don't have a game, right? Mr. Sonated. That's the 3rd of May, right? Next week.
For me, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So we will not have a game next week. But
No, it's not 3rd of May.
Oh.
It's the 1st of March.
Oh, shit.
1st of March.
Oh,
You talking about
really?
1st of March?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
We're not there yet.
Yeah.
Let me look. It should.
Sorry, that was silly. I should have put you.
No, I'm free next
I'm
week.
sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm free. I'm free next week.
Yeah, we are free. Okay, perfect. So yeah, so we all free then. So then we do have a. Sorry, that was my
Yeah.
own confusion. I don't know why I was thinking that
No.
we did have a game next week for some reason. Cool. And as you guys can see, I'm timeless, so I don't have any notion of which year you are, which day, which anything. It's all just amazingly, happily D&D. Anyway, thank you very much to my amazing friends. Thank you, Mr. Sonated. Thank you, Mr. One Eye Cash. Thank you, Mr. Martin. Please give One Eye Cash and Sonated a follow. And nice to see you here. We will see you next week, otherwise on Tuesday, if not, or Sunday here. Thank you very much. I've been your humble DM, Cisco. And we love you and stay magical. See you soon. Yay!
See ya.
Good night. Bye.